the first thing that I wanted to talk about is that you're not following up with your clients, right?
That's right. Not following up with your clients is huge because before they even leave, you should have their next appointment set up with them. Set up the next appointment. I like to call them in a day or two later to see how they're doing, how the service was, how the lashes, depending on what the service is that you gave them. Just follow up in a couple days and find out how their service went, what you can improve on. Make sure they know when their next appointment is. Mm-hmm. Anything else to add to that?
Yeah, I know after any procedures, after any major procedures, such as permanent makeup or microneedling or even volume
with
lashes.
The cryo. I call them, if it's a new client, I give them a call in a couple of days and ask them how their service went. Mm-hmm. Can they see a difference? Mm-hmm. Are they drinking their water?
Yes.
Stuff like that.
I remember when I had this lip blush appointment, and even though the client didn't have any, side effects after, such as like lips got blown up,
swollen,
but I do follow up on her anyway. Like a day after, I call them up and I said, "Hey, Kim, how's your lips doing? I just want to follow up and giving, see what is it, that you're feeling." She was ecstatic. Mm-hmm. She was so happy that I follow up with her personally, not just a text, but a call, leave a message. And
even when they're filling out their client card, you have their birth date down. That's huge. You can call them on their birth date, offer them a special discount or something like that, or anything on the
tip. That's a good tip. All right. So guys, follow up with your clients. That's important. The second one that you should do is that you do not drawn into the work drama.
Yeah, don't get pulled into work drama. That's huge. There's, especially in hair salons or salons where you have a lot of women, they love to gossip. They love to talk behind each other's backs. Some people are very catty. Rumors, don't start rumors. Blame. There's the blame game. Like, how come nobody took out the trash? Well, she was supposed to take out the trash. How come you didn't do this? How come you did that? Which brings us to our next
one.
Our next one.
Oh my gosh! Talk about. I'm going to touch one base with the drama, and this is going on
and on.
We have 2-3 studios, and even with what's going on right now, the drama is, oh, did you know? She just told me this and that and that and that. There's no need for that. We are the team player. And that's what draws us to the next one, is do not talk about other staff or the clients. Then bring them into your workplace. And
it just creates too much tension. And you need to be working in a positive, friendly environment.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So the next one that we talk about, it brings us into our next topic, is being a team player, right?
Being a team player is pretty up there with the gossiping and the drama. Being a team player to me means helping out where you can. Maybe somebody else doesn't get around to picking up their bed or straightening it up before the next client and you're not doing anything, jump in and help somebody, or, wipe down a station or answer a phone if you hear the phone ringing. Don't leave it up to the receptionist. If you hear the phone ringing and she's not there, pick it up.
Yeah, and I hear a lot about this. The reason why they didn't, being a team player or picking up slack for your teammate or your coworker, is because that's not within my realm of duty.
It's not in my job description.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I heard that a lot when I was at different schools.
And you don't want to limit yourself. That's a limited thought, right?
Yeah.
And so that kind of kill your whole business trying to grow. So
yeah, I feel like if you're working as a team, you're pitching in where you can, and it might not be under your job description, and it doesn't have to. who, pitch in where you can, help pick up somebody else's day if they're swamped, just take on a client if you have to, or take out the trash, or answer a phone call. Just be a team player and help out where you can.
Yes, exactly. So I heard a lot about that. Like, I know you she's a multitask person. She's in everybody.
I mean, I'll come in and sweep if there was a mess left before the next class or something like that. I'll wipe down everything.
Yeah, and I see, our staff, Blanca, even clean the bathroom. That's not within her duties.
Yeah, but we all pitch in where we can, and it makes a happier work environment for us.
Right. So that is what we call a team player, picking up each other's slack and finishing each other's sentences. The next one that I want to move into is that do not have a poor attitude. That is a no-no, right? So having a poor attitude really dampen your office.
So that goes into talking in front of your clients, or don't talk back to somebody when you're checking out your client. Don't talk back to your clients. Don't come in with a sour face, be happy to come to work, show up, have your energy up, if you need a booster, go out and get coffee or whatever you need. Just come back with a different attitude, walk out and then come back in and start fresh.
You know what I do when it comes to that? I just keep myself quiet, and then I walk out. And I say, excuse me, Francie, I'll be back with you in a moment. So I walk out, really, really have a deep thought. What's going on here? How am I going to combat this whole attitude about, even though that client really, or that staff really upset you?
Yeah, it could be a client that really gets under your skin and just keeps on and keeps on. And sometimes you will get those clients that aren't happy no matter what you do. Just make them happy, get them out. Right. And then maybe you need to take a moment for yourself and walk around the block and clear your head and breathe in positive and out negative.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've seen this through you too. I mean, in a good way. Okay. You don't have a bad attitude. But Francie handled it really well. And I have to commend for that. And I certainly, with myself, that's how I handle it. I just don't talk back. Even though you are so fired up inside, you are like, But you know what? This is a workplace. This is your business. You just don't want to project. That's the last thing you want to do, is to project out. Yeah,
and you don't want a client to leave in a bad mood or leave you a negative review on something. Yeah. It really can hurt your business. People look at the
social media right now.
The stars, how many stars people have.
Yeah, Google rating, Yelp rating, all that.
And even if it's not your fault, or even if it's without your control, you still have to fix it. You still have to turn it around and make it right. If you have to swallow your nerve and call that client back and apologize and bring them in for a free service, do it.
Yeah, I did most of that. And believe me, with this beauty industry, that is exactly what you have to take in.
Yeah, sometimes
to not be yourself, right? In a way, right? You need to be representing a whole attitude of your business. So forget about yourself. Let's take yourself out of this whole equation. Leave yourself out, put it in the office, and come out with you representing the whole company. So let's not think about, your own self.
Yeah, and sometimes you need to bring in a mediator and step away. That's perfectly fine. Turn it over to somebody that is not emotionally invested in it. Turn it over to somebody else. Say, this is what's going on. Can you maybe reschedule them for a new appointment, or give them a free service, or even an eyebrow wax, anything like that. There's always those clients that are looking for more for nothing, more for free, or how much they can get without getting charged. And that's fine. Sometimes you get those people. It's how you deal with them that makes it a turnaround for you.
And that's a great point, because, for example, just yesterday, I do have this experience, even though I wasn't really directly work with the client anymore, but the client knows me. So she wasn't happy with the service somehow. She is a difficult one, and I usually handle her but I don't have time. So I had my manager taking care of it. But it went back to me in the end, and I have to take care of it. And so I told her, so and so, I'm so sorry. I got caught in this busy agenda. I'm going to have Yvette take care of you, right? So now Yvette kind of come in, and she handled really well, like very, very well. And she never disappointed me. And that's one way for me to sort of like calm myself down, not getting into this whole drama thing, and let someone else handle the fire when they're not there. So,
Good
and
point.
I think, and I think that's the last thing that you can do is to ease it for someone else.
Yeah, just step away for a minute and have somebody else take care of it, and everybody's happy.
Yeah, I want to take this moment here. I know there are a lot of you coming in here with me right now, and I wanted to give you a warm welcome. There's TZ, Danny, and Deandra, Maria. Hey, welcome all of you. I know you are so new to this and new faces. If you're in here with me, I know we're talking about this topic right now. Can you give us a comment, give us your feedback, and your knowledge and your experience, because I know all of you out there going through this, and it's not pretty at times. So,
And it's tough. Sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone and get rid of all that negative attitude and just put a smile on your face and get the job done.
yeah, exactly. We can talk about all day long about this, but we keep it short. So the last tip that we wanted to give you about how to get ahead and knowing why, that you just can't get ahead and you don't know why. So these are the reason why. Okay. The fifth one that I want to mention is that having an inappropriate attire.
We see this too often in a lot of salons and a lot of businesses, that people aren't dressing professionally. A big one is having spaghetti straps or having things showing that shouldn't be showing. We like to say, do not put out the BBG. Boobs, butt, or gut.
I like that.
Do not, I mean, you might think you look great, but maybe somebody is more conservative than you, or, I'm a little bit more on the flashy side, but I take all this off when I'm working on clients.
I almost thought when you say BBG, I almost thought that was a musical group, the Australian BBG.
No, boobs, but
I almost put out their dance there. But
another one.
But I remember. Yeah, I think we got it. But I remember when you're talking about boobs and butts and all that, and guts coming out, I had actually sent home a staff.
Yeah.
Yes, this is about 5 years ago. One of my staff come in. She's new, but we had talked about this. We do have aprons that they should wear when they come in. Well, she comes in, this is summer, I know it's hot. She comes in with a spaghetti strap, white one, low cut, crop top, with short. I know I have like this long, apron.
Aprons, yeah.
So this is her reason. I know we have aprons, so that's why I'm wearing this. And so when she put on the apron, and guess what she looks like? A waitress. Like...
Looks like
Hooters.
she's just wearing a waitress, just wearing the apron and nothing else.
From Hooters, yeah, exactly like that. And I said, you know what, honey, I really like you, but I think you just off the rail on this one. If you can, just go back, go home. I'll reschedule your appointment, or I'll take over your appointment. This one, go home and change it out and come back.
That's exactly it. I mean, I've had to send people home before in different schools because students would come torn jeans or ripped jeans. I mean, it was a style at a point, but come on. I mean,
would you pay me if I were to dress in that way? Why?
I can't imagine her dressing like that in the first place.
Come in, spaghetti strap and then ripped jeans.
But yeah, or really tight ripped jeans with things hanging over. I mean, dress professionally always. Right. Reflect what you want to put out there,
Yeah, who you are. So if you want to project a professionalism, image, and receiving that feedback, you better be one.
Yeah, clients won't take you seriously if you're a hot mess and greasy hair, or dressed inappropriately, or dressed to go, out to the club, or looking like you just woke up. I mean, put yourself together.
Right.
It's not that hard.
Hey, hey, all of you out there, if you agreed or disagreed on what we just talked about, give us a comment here. Drop it here, because I know with us here is one thing, but with you, your comment and your feedback also speaks loud about the whole community in the beauty industry. So, we wanted to bring this to the newcomer, new stylists, new students that are coming in and have no idea what is right or what is wrong. I mean, a lot of them may not have that whole common sense thing. Well, it's just off the track.
I was a little off the topic here. Well, still on the topic. Yeah. But I was watching an episode of 90 Day Fiancé last night with my aunt.
You did?
And there's these two ladies that were on camera, and they had roots showing. They not a stitch of makeup on. And my aunt even said, you're going to be on TV. Why don't you fix yourself up a little bit? Put on a little lipstick at least. And I'm like, that's right.
Yeah. So it's within realm of your, your work.
Yeah, right? And you might not be in the beauty industry, but fix yourself up if you're going out, or you're going to be on camera, you're going to be on TV.
Yeah. So, for example, this is another example. I went and get my nails done, right? And so this person really did a glamorous job on my nails. But then looking back at her nails, I was like, so it doesn't really project it who you are. I know sometimes people are like, well, I'm not that type, but I can give you a good job. But still, you can only limit yourself serving that type of clients. But if you want to open yourself up to, an open wide of variety of clients, you must represent who you are. So for me, if the lash industry, right, and the permanent makeup industry, if I don't have anything on my face, I'm blank as a white sheet. I have no lashes. My hair is just like straight. I mean, not I am in together now, but but you know what I mean. Like you have to represent who you are, and people will give you feedback, saying that how come you don't have it, and you're asking me to pay you what you work on me, right?
Okay, so what do you feel if you are running a really nice business and your clients come in dressed the way you are? You have an upscale business. What if you're wearing torn jeans and you're sloppy looking, and your clients come in looking like that too? That's the kind of clientele you're going to get.
Yeah. So you limited your business.
You're limiting yourself to a whole business.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take a tour really quick of our facilities so you can see, if you want to come in here and visit us, you can see what you're walking into.
Yeah. And the reason why also we wanted to have these tours, because there are a lot of you out there are so interested in being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, and don't know why and what is it's like to having
How to start.
Yeah, have a start. And so Landon in the back, there we go. Okay.
All right, let's see. So this is our reception area, and it's very nice. So it's very nice and warm and welcoming when you come in. You can see we're on the second floor there. And this is coming into our hallway. And then we're going into the salon area here. So this is our salon area. This is also where we conduct our classes. And this is where the students practice. So you bring in your models, and you come in here and you practice. It's a nice room, nice and big and airy.
Yeah.
And then right across here,
this is our administrative office.
Yeah, this is where our offices are, and we also have 2 private treatment rooms back here. And we have our product display right there on the shelf. But this is just a little walk into one of our treatment rooms and what it looks like. And we keep it very nice and clean. And our offices are on this side.
That's your office. That's my office, and that's our CEO.
Yeah.
And that's a cryo office here.
Yeah, this is a cryo / this is where we do phone calls a lot of the time. And then we're going to go.
So talk about cryo. And then.
Well, it's a fan favorite of mine. Where are we going now? Going back out.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, cryo is one of our latest technologies. It's a way to freeze the fat and get it out of the way. It also is great for skin tightening.
Mm-hmm. And we feature Dermalogica as well. We're now a partnership with Dermalogica, providing classes, free trainings to a lot of different courses,
we are doing chemical peel classes now. We're doing along with microdermabrasion and micropigmentation and permanent makeup and
microneedling.
Microneedling is going to be next on my agenda to get up and running.
Right, that will be in March.
Yeah, and that is free to. It's open for nurses.
Right. So all of you out there as a nurse, you can perform in California. I'm not sure. Check up with other states. In California, you can perform microneedling without being an esthetician. Right.
Okay, now so we're walking down our hallway here, and I know some of you have seen these hallways in person, but they're much more fantastic, I think, in person.
Right. Did you know? So what our company has is we have pick, pack, and ship to all over United States as well as.
This is our
warehouse. Oh, that's done. So we take our own pictures of products, and this is Anthony there behind there, getting your orders in and make sure that you have a very well pack. And if any problem with the orders, this gentleman is very, very good at it. They will take care of you. Make sure that your products is arrived on time, and if not, we'll send them out again. Okay.
I want to talk about our featured item really quick again, because I didn't elaborate on how it does. So what you do out there, if you've never joined us before, is you pick a number between 1 and 100, and you're going to just start dropping it into our feed right now, right? And then in a few moments, we're going to spin the wheel, and whatever number comes up, you're going to be taken to our shop, right? And then you can either pick out what you won, or you get $20 off.
I think
something?
it's $20 worth of our credits that you can purchase products from our Shopify.
So it's not only limited to what we're featuring, we're giving away, so to speak. Say you have a bunch of lashes, but you want something else, then you could go in there and pick out what you like and then order it.
Thank you so much. I know you are in here. A lot of you are stopping by. I appreciate that. As always, coming in here with your comment, your opinion, or your expressions, or your, anything at all you want to talk about that you want us to talk about in the future live, we would do that. So follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe us. This is Tanya Leung along with Francie, Glamour Academy, coming to you with all these educations in line. When you want to add anything else?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I think we covered a lot today.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you again Friday with special guest.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Ciao.